A man walked into a pet store and asked the owner if he had any talking birds. The owner replied, "Yes, we have a parrot over here that can talk. He's really clever, but there's one thing you should know. He's a bit of a troublemaker." The man was intrigued and decided to check out the parrot. The parrot was perched on a stand looking rather nonchalant. The man approached and asked, "Can you talk?" The parrot looked him up and down and replied, "Yep, I can talk. I can also see that you're about to buy me, but let me give you a warning. I have a knack for causing trouble." The man chuckled and said, "How so?" The parrot responded, "Well, for starters, I might tell your neighbors you keep forgetting their names, or I might casually mention that you're wearing mismatched socks." The man laughed and said, "Sounds like you're quite the character. I think we'll get along just fine." He bought the parrot and took it home. A few days later, the man's neighbor came over and said, "Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, did you know your parrot keeps saying that I have a really terrible haircut?" The man was stunned and said, "I'm so sorry, that must be the troublemaker side of him." The neighbor laughed and said, "No worries, actually I think it's kind of funny. I was just hoping he'd say something nice about my fashion sense next." The parrot, overhearing this, chirped from its cage, "Don't worry, I'm already working on it, just wait until you hear my critique of your new shoes."